Hey guys, welcome back to another video. TheLoccust here. Today we are going to be doing a review on the Logitech G600 gaming mouse. We are also going to be doing a side-by-side comparison with the Razer Naga. Let's get into it. Alright, before we start this video guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Link's going to be in the description. Also my Instagram, if you guys want to check out any new content, anything that I'm going to be putting up, any new gear that I'm going to be getting, just check that out. I got some clips in there for gaming if you're interested in that. If you guys want to join our Discord community, go to my stream, go to the About, and there should be a link to my Discord in that in the bio. We have a great community there, guys. If you guys want to talk about anything, I'm there 24/7. Got it on my phone. Alright guys, today we are going to be recording on the Logitech Brio, my webcam for streaming. This is just so that I can show you guys kind of what's going on my computer. Let's get into the mouse. So the Logitech G600, it's got 12 buttons on the side, and the lighting on it, I'll just go right into the HUD right here, the light sync. So you can have it on, I mean, you can turn it off, you can turn it fixed, cycle, breathing, screen sampler, audio visualizer. That's kind of just gonna change the the lighting of this mouse. When I was going for my setup, the Razer Naga just kind of didn't have the customization of changing the light. It was straight red, and it kind of just didn't fit with the theme that I was going with. So I mean, that was a cool feature that the Logitech had over the Razer. It's not going to sell me on the mouse just for that alone, but it is something to think about if you're looking for lights on a mouse. It does have a rub resistant kind of finish on it. The Razer Naga does not. This is for if you're playing for a long time, years and years, your mouse isn't gonna wear down as fast. But honestly, I was playing with the Naga for years and years and years, and I never had that problem. And I play a lot. I've been playing for probably 13 years, constantly. I'm making videos. I'm on my computer doing just different marketing things and things like that. Constantly using my mouse, sweating on video games, and the Naga never wore down like I thought, or I guess like people were saying. One thing about these buttons, guys, if they are very predominant, so you definitely can feel where you are on the buttons, which makes it a lot nicer than the Naga, in my personal opinion. The Naga is kind of they're very subtle buttons, kind of slick. I had to get used to where I was pressing, but once I got used to it, guys, it was great. I never really had a problem with the Naga. I just wanted to try something different, and I am very happy with the G600. So these top buttons right here, I used to macro when I was playing WoW or just any other MMO. For my mounts, I would click that button, and that would get me on my mount. The G600 does not have that. So it does have a macro with the left and right on the scroll wheel. That's just what I bound it to. The Naga does not have that. So it's kind of just either this and this or this and this. I do personally like this one better. This one honestly fits my hand a lot better. Whereas this one I had to use a claw grip, which at the time I thought was comfortable until I got this mount where I went to a resting grip. I do have big hands, guys, and if I put my palm all the way down, you can see that my fingers kind of go off of it a little bit. But if I'm just resting, my hands on the ground, it's a perfect fit. So this is definitely for bigger hands. I think that not as big hands will still be fine with this mouse, but just kind of take that into account. When I do hold it, my ring finger goes on this third little bar right here, and that actually, guys, if we go in here, is the GShift. That little bar, if you click it down, it's basically like a control click. It's going to turn all of these 12 buttons right here into another set of 12 buttons, as if you were control 1, control 2, and so on. So that's, you know, something that you can have. I turn mine off. I personally don't know like why I would need 24 buttons unless I was playing WoW without a keyboard, but I don't recommend that. The Naga, I kind of just got used to these 12 buttons, and so when I went to this, yeah, I don't really mess with that G sync. When I'm playing Call of Duty though, I know some people were saying that they don't have a problem accidentally clicking buttons, but sometimes I'll get too excited. I'll kind of grip the controller a little bit heavier than I should. I will click that G sync more often, or G shift, I guess, more often than I would like. I just turned it off. Not a problem anymore. One thing that I do is my thumb rests right here on the G9, or the 1, because I have it on a number pad. That's sometimes it changes my weapon. So when I'm playing COD and I get a little bit too excited, I click that button and I'll accidentally change my gun when I don't want to. It is really nice when I do want to, but when I don't want to, it gets me killed. So that is something to think about. It's not the worst problem in the world, but it is something for sure. Next thing, guys, is we have a DPI cycle button. So what this does is basically it's dots per inch. Essentially, it's your sensitivity on your mouse. So if I click it right here, you can see at the bottom left, it right now as neutral, it's 2000 DPI. So I move my mouse a little bit, and I've got a big mouse pad, so tiny bit, that's 2000 DPI, just kind of goes across my screen. If I do go into something like World of Warcraft, if I start that up, it actually changes for me, which is super cool. So I'll click that up right here. You can see 1600. It just goes to a slower thing, which is what I set up for World of Warcraft. I like that DPI. If I go into something like Call of Duty, it'll change it to around 400 DPI, so that I can use my entire mouse pad and I'm not just using my wrist. So DPI cycle, that's super cool. You can go down here, you can set up different ones. If you don't like 2000, you don't have to have that. You can also assign different keys right here to change whatever you want. It doesn't just have to be that button. You have different profiles that you can go into, different color schemes, different things, that macros that these buttons right here can do. With the sideways, the G shift, and all these buttons, I think there is like 24 different macros. The wire on this is a threaded cloth, so super nice, feels super durable. It is thicker than the Razer Naga, but honestly, I didn't have a problem with the Razer Naga, and I don't have a problem with the Logitech G600. I just prefer the Logitech G600. This one does feel more durable than this one. As far as weight wise, the G600 goes for, I think, 4.7 ounces. So it's a hefty mouse. Something that I kind of had to get used to, but once I did, it's not that big of a deal. If you are somebody that likes lighter mice, maybe this isn't your best pick. The Naga, if as comparison, is probably 2 ounces, maybe 1.5 ounces lighter than the Logitech G600. This thing is a hefty thing. Feels very durable, and all in all, I enjoy it. One thing that I was worried about is if I should get a FPS mouse and an MMO mouse. So this one is the MMO mouse that I chose. I was worried that I would have to also get an FPS mouse to play Call of Duty and any other FPSs that I might play, just because of the liftoff sensor that something like maybe the SteelSeries 600 or the 650 has. Just basically, if I lift off my mouse, you can see it moves my mouse, and so if I'm in Call of Duty, my guy will go up and down, which is something that you definitely don't want. I had to get used to it, but once I got used to it, it was not a problem. I can show you some gameplay after the video is over, but yeah, it's just, there's little tiny things that you got to get used to that I personally had to get used to, and once I got used to them, I never looked back. I'm not going to get an FPS mouse. I just don't see a reason for it if I can play fine without another mouse. I might end up getting one just to see what the difference is, and maybe do a review on that. We'll see. Other than that, you know, the Naga is you know, just a smaller mouse. You can change from 1, 2, 3s to numericals on this. On the macros, this one you can change whatever you want. So a lot more customization on this one, and I think that's you know, that's my review. All in all, I really enjoy this mouse, and I would definitely give it a try. I think it runs around 60 bucks on Amazon. It might be even cheaper now. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, go check it out, guys. Hey, thanks again, guys, for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. That really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate you guys. If you want to check out my stream, I stream again on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Link's going to be in the description. Check out my Instagram for any new gear, any new clips that I'm going to be posting. That'll be also in the description. Thank you again, guys, and take it easy. One thing I forgot, guys, the next video is going to be on the Hex Gears Impulse, so stay tuned for that. That'll be next week sometime. Take it easy.
I love this gun so much.
Yeah, you're liking it, man. You're getting some good kills with it.
Ooh, run at me!